Spring Piston Raffle Fever!
Good morning! Welcome to Spring Piston Rifle Fever. I have my Diana 1993 34 Spring Piston Rifle scoped. It's shooting approximately 12 foot-pounds of energy. And I also wanted to share with you what God blessed me with this morning. So I got those actually with my HW95 Luxus, but I want to say that the Diana 34 is a capable hunter. This is not the best scope, but it is what it is. I'm shooting at 25 yards. I'll let you listen to this rifle. It shoots like it's tuned. I don't hear any spring twang or anything like that. The original spring, everything else is in there. As far as I know, from 1993, because it looks old, but I lubed everything up. It was bone dry. I had done a video before and with this with open sights, and I'll share the link for that. Shooting this morning is pretty decent actually. So let you listen to it. I'll take a few shots. Just a solid thud. Eventually I possibly will get new piston seals and new everything for this, but it's just a great rifle. This is the T01 trigger. It's not heavy. So it's spitting these Crosman Premier hollow point pellets out around 850 feet per second. So it's around 12 foot-pounds of energy. It might be just a little bit more than that, but I like it. Also, I'll talk to you a little bit about the hunt this morning. It was a real pleasure. One of my shots was kind of a long one, and thankfully it was a headshot. All my shots on these bunnies were headshots. The first one was 20 yards, drilled it in the head, and then I walked down a little further and there was another one that was hiding, and I was shooting at it and I was missing it, and I was like, what in the world? Is it frozen? Is it dead? And then I aimed right about the neck and I hit it in the head. So it's the way I was holding it or something that wasn't working right. That was probably about a 40-yard shot or better. My last bunny, it was hiding and didn't think I seen it, and that was approximately 20 yards. I kneeled down and I squeezed the trigger and drilled that bunny in the head, and I'm just thankful to God for that, because I had prayed about that. We're going to go down range, get you on target. We're going to start off, we'll shoot 4 different pellets. We're going to shoot the Crosman Premier hollow points, Crosman Premier Ultra Mag Domes 10.5. We will shoot the Air Arms pellets, and lastly we'll shoot the H&N Field Target Trophy pellets. So let's head down range and take a few shots and see what happens here. Close. All right, let's talk about it. Let's look at it. Let's look at the shot groups and see what we got going on. I'm going to move the Diana out of the way a little bit. So, here was the shots I was shooting through the cardboard with, right down here. I can hardly see, the sun is getting bright. So that was kind of cool. So, here was the Crosman Premier hollow point. I had 2 flyers right down here. Let me take these glasses off. 2 flyers right down there at the bottom, and everything else went right through here. I think the top group is a dime. We'll look. It is a dime. The top part of the group is a dime. So next off, we shot the Crosman Premier Ultramag domes. Here, I'll show you the pellets first if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new to air guns. Here's the Crosman Premier hollow point pellets. And I think they could do even better if I work on the breech on this. It needs to be opened a little bit. And then here was the Crosman Premier Ultramag dome. Those are the 10.5 grain pellets. And they didn't do so well. But I need to explain a little bit. First shot, I was aiming right there, hit there. So I started using the arrows or mil dots in my scope. And I started working it up. And I hit there. And then I put my last arrow right here. And I dumped everything right here. And then one fell down there. And we'll use a quarter for comparison. It's definitely not great. It would work for close garden work. And then we went to the Air Arms 8.4 grain pellets, and I'll show you that tin if you don't know what those are. So I had 2 groups here, so it's a little screwy, but I went from, for my excuse, or for the pellets excuse, I went from the Crosman Premier Ultramag domes, totally different pellet, different type of lead, to the Air Arms pellets. And of course, I got 2 different groups right here. Maybe it's trigger control, maybe it's the pellet, I don't know. There's a dime there, there's a dime there. It's 2 different groups. I'm not sure exactly how many went through whatever hole, but a quarter almost covers everything there with that. Then we have our winner, which was the H&N Field Target Trophy pellets. So most of that went right through that little hole, which is really cool looking. So I know it can't all be covered by a dime, but oh, please don't go away, dime. All right, there's the dime. It doesn't quite cover it all. There's 2 right up there, 1 down there. We'll see what a nickel does. The nickel covers the top group with the bottom flyer right here. And a quarter. What does the quarter do? The quarter covers everything except for that bottom one right there. So it's pretty good. What I need to do with this Springer is I need to get I want to get a different conical grinding stone. If it was just 22 caliber, it'd work fine, but I've worked on this breech just a little bit. I don't know if this is going to pick it up. I got this dark junk going on here with the sunshine. My boy is really not going to be happy with me editing all these shots for this video, but we'll probably do it in fast forward motion so he doesn't have to cut and paste all the shots. But it was fun getting out here this morning. It's fun doing these videos. Anyhow, I like this Diana 34, and check that out one more time. I know the lighting isn't the best, so hopefully I can edit it and make it a little bit better. I love shooting this with open sights, but you need the right amount of daylight for it to work for me, for my old eyes. Anyhow, like and subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell so you don't miss my videos. God bless every one of you. You stay safe out there and have a fun time with your air rifles.